In a life dedicated to the law, it is often the quiet moments, the listening, the learning, the lifting up of others that leave the deepest mark. For Justice Maria Theresa v. Mendoza-Arcega, the journey has always been one of service. She began in 1990 at the Supreme Court of the Philippines, serving as an executive assistant to Justice Florence Regalado. Soon, she made her way to the trial courts of Bulacan, where she served as clerk of court, presiding judge, and later as an executive judge.
Well, what stayed with me from those early years was the quiet strength I learned through service. I realized that the foundation of justice is not on legal brilliance alone, but on compassion, patience, and a heart that listens.
Her work in the family court gave her a deeper understanding of the law's impact on real lives. She handled cases involving children, custody, and domestic violence, always with fairness and empathy.
I am constantly reminded of the human side of justice. As a judge, I had to be firm, but as a person, I learned the power of compassion.
Because of her active involvement in family courts concerns, she was later designated by the Supreme Court as one of the representatives to the International Hague Network of Judges and a member of its Committee on Family Courts and Juvenile Concerns, engaging with global counterparts on cross-border child protection.
Cross-border cases reminded me that justice is a shared responsibility. Working with judges from other countries opened my eyes to different legal systems, but also to our shared values in protecting our children.
Since 2016, Justice Arcega has served as an Associate Justice of the Sandiganbayan, the Philippines Anti-graft Court. Alongside her judicial work, she leads Sandiganbayan's Committee on Gender Responsiveness and serves as the Vice Chairperson of the Supreme Court's Committee on the same. Her work has been recognized by her peers, by the communities she has served, and by institutions that value grounded leadership. Yet for her, true public service isn't measured by accolades, but by meaningful presence and action.
Well, it is always the quiet grace of everyday life. My faith, my family, and the reminder that this calling is bigger than myself.
Justice Arcega is also an active member of the Philippine Women Judges Association and has served twice as Regional Director of Asia Pacific of the International Association of Women Judges, or IAWJ, contributing to programs that encourage exchange, mentorship, and solidarity across borders.
A judiciary that ensures equal access to justice without discrimination of any kind. It is one that listens with sensitivity, decides with fairness, and leads with awareness. Being part of the International Association of Women Judges has been a gift, both personally and professionally. It opened my world to women judges from across continents, each one carrying stories of resilience, courage, and wisdom. It opened doors for me also to become a woman in leadership.
Throughout her career, she has mentored young lawyers, taught legal ethics, and co-authored books in family law, all while upholding the integrity of the bench.
Well, if given the honor to serve, I would bring with me three principles: inclusivity, empathy, and purpose-driven leadership. I will focus to advance justice, break barriers, and build a future where every woman judge is seen, heard, and empowered.
A life of service, a voice of reason, a heart anchored in fairness.
But I hope to leave behind a legacy of quiet strength and meaningful service, that people will remember not just the decisions I made, but the way I made them, with fairness, compassion, inclusivity, and integrity. I am Maria Theresa v. Mendoza-Arcega, Associate Justice of Sandiganbayan, the Anti-graft Court of the Philippines.